Today is October 18th, and I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, it's a gorgeous day out. I mean, we're a couple weeks into October, but still, it is an absolutely gorgeous day outside. I'm News 8 digital anchor Luke Laster here from the Wood TV live desk. Joining me, Ellen Bacca. Ellen, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. How about you?
Doing well. Hey, quick look at the radar here tells us absolutely nothing. It's empty.
Yep, we have beautiful blue sky today, as you mentioned, just a gorgeous Monday. And then we have really nice weather for the next couple of days. It looks like Thursday is going to be the next best chance of a lot of rain, Luke, and that's when our temperatures take a drop too.
And then let's hop into some graphics here real quick. But actually, before we hop into those graphics, I do want to say, ladies and gentlemen, use those hashtags there below our names. Hey, Luke. Hey, Ellen. We'll be able to answer some questions for you, put them up on the screen, and get them answered for you. But the first graphic, I really like this one from the NWS.
Yeah.
Talking about some record heat.
Yeah, so we've been monitoring this for the first 2 weeks of October, and it was kind of nice once we hit October 15th because we could say, all right, we're officially halfway through October. Where do we stand? Our overnight lows have been exceptionally warm, and a lot of our highs have been pretty mild too, with some 70s and 80s more frequent for these first 2 weeks of October. So if we take all of our temperatures and we average them out, the highs and lows, and we compare it to usual, we are the warmest we've ever been for the start of October for most of Southwest Michigan. So Grand Rapids' average temperature is 65.4 for the first half of October, and that completely smashes the previous warmest record at 62.3.
Wow. Lansing,
Muskegon, Kalamazoo, even warmer. Look at Kalamazoo's high, 66.9. I shouldn't say high. Record warmth there, previous to 63.3. So again, that's taking the highs and the lows and then averaging them and dividing by 2. And again, one of the things that really boosted us over the edge was the fact that our lows have been so mild. In fact, most of our lows have been in the 60s or 50s. And you have to keep in mind, 60s and 50s are where our highs usually are this time of year. So it's like everything was just shifted.
And I think one of the most impressive things about this is the year that it was set last, like for Grand Rapids, 1913, like that's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago, and that means that that record for October has stood until then. So this is the warmest, and again, we've broken those records by not just half a degree or a full degree, but check out Grand Rapids again. You can see the previous was 62.3. Our record warmth is 65.4. So in many cases here, we've broken these records by several degrees. Jackson, almost 4 degrees. So that just puts into perspective how much warmer this October has been in comparison. It's been outlandishly warmer.
And again, folks, we do have an option for you to ask some questions there. Use those hashtags below our names and put them up on the screen there. And again, if it's relevant to our conversation, we'll talk about it. So now we have here our second graphic, which, speaking of those warm temperatures, put this one full here for everyone to see the outlook here for getting close to Halloween at this point.
Yeah, Halloween. I know, Luke. I mean, you always have really interesting costume ideas, I'm sure. So plan accordingly. We've got the warmer than average lean through the rest of October. And again, this is for both highs and lows averaged together. I do think we're going to start to see some highs in the 50s, some lows in the 30s. But remember, this time of year, that's average. So even if we see some of our temperatures in the low 60s, that still puts us a little above average for this time frame. So as we move into the last week of October, we're going to continue to stay on the warm side of things. That means chances for snow incredibly low, and even chances for frost aren't looking all that likely. At best, this coming weekend, we might see some patchy frost in places like Ionia and Greenville, but not lakeshore areas.
And so now we'll take a look at something that is kind of getting a little disappointing, and that's the color of the leaves that we look forward to every year, and it's just not quite there.
I know. Pure Michigan usually has a spectacular color display. There have been some good spots in the UP, but if we look at our fall color update, we are way behind. Weekly leaf changes here, October 18th through 25th, that's this coming week. We should finally start to slide into patchy or partial for portions of West Michigan. But if you take a live look outside right now, there's just so much green across the region. So this is way behind by a matter of weeks, and it looks like this week we might start to see some improvement, but it's still very delayed.
And we actually do have a photo here from Middleville in just a second, but Going to our next one. This is our usual leaf changes.
Yeah. Isn't this jarring? This is where we should be this time of year. We're peak to just past peak typically once we enter in this coming week. So the fact that we are so far behind is really just hit home by the comparison of these two graphics. We still have so much green across there. So there's where we're going to be this week. And again, where we should be is the leaves brown and falling and fall color already popped and then fading.
I mean, that's almost the majority of Michigan there and the majority of Wisconsin. And then you take a look at this one and hardly any purple over there in Wisconsin either.
Right. It's like we're not even like a step behind. We're like 5 steps behind at this point. Like the leaves haven't even started to let go of green yet.
Right.
In so many cases. So I really like that comparison because it just shows us, okay, like how delayed is this? Very, very, very. And one of the biggest reasons, again, record warmth in October. So it shows you the impact weather can have on the leaf change.
And then we do have this photo again that I mentioned a second ago from Middleville. It's a nice photo, but it's very green.
Oh gosh, it's summery. It's like practically summer in Middleville here. But I just snapped this earlier today. So you can see that we have maybe a splotch of color here and there, but the vast majority of those trees in Middleville are sitting with quite a bit of green.
I mean, that's looking like July.
Right.
That's
it looks like straight July with the sunshine too, and the field's so green. We've had so much moisture lately, and again, the warm temperatures that the plants just don't know what to do yet. So sometimes, unfortunately, in years like this, instead of seeing the trees go through all of the beautiful unfolding changes, we get like one hard freeze and then everything just goes brown or black and then falls. So we'll have to see if that happens. I think the stretch of 50s by the end of this week should help to move things along a little bit. But I mean, we just tripped ourselves up with the warmth this year with the fall color.
Despite all the green in this one, we can always count on the viewers to get us a little something. And we have this one here from Granville, from Bo Swanson.
Yeah, I love this.
This is a nice one.
This is beautiful. And we love when you guys take pictures and then send them our way because it helps with our fall color updates, and it's just plain old pretty. Sometimes we can even feature them on the evening news, or Sundays we feature some of the best viewer photos in a segment called Top Shots. But Bo, thank you for this. You can see some trees, especially the sugar maples, have gone ahead and started to transition. Remember, the biggest reason why we have leaf change is the fading daylight hours. So even with the warm temperatures, our days are getting shorter and shorter for daylight. And so that typically will shut things down for the trees. It's just they're getting mixed messages this year. You know, like the days are getting shorter, but gosh, it's warm and it's still raining a decent amount.
And some people are loving it too. We have one comment here. This one from Laura. Love green grass and trees.
Laura's like, you know what? It's great. Let's keep it going. And I think that we will here again. By the end of the week, we might start to see some yellows. And of course, we're going to eventually give into the rest of fall and winter. But
that'll come with the snow.
Right,
and all that.
Right. But for now, we're just letting it ride.
And we have another one too from Raquel. This one here. She likes it. Beautiful colors.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah, it's great. And Raquel, if you have any pictures too, feel free to snap them and send them our way. We love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the comments there. Ellen, 5 and 6, what are we looking at today?
5 and 6, we're going to be talking about the sunshine specifically. You and I just mentioned, like, man, it's a really nice day. Sunday was a really nice day. We're going to talk about October sunshine, how rare that is. And Matt Kirkwood's going to head that up. And then as we get into 6, we're talking about buoys. We rely on our buoys so much, but this is buoy pull-out day. So they are finally...
Is that a real day? Buoy pull-out day?
It's a real day in Storm Teammates Tracking Center. We celebrate. No, just kidding. They're getting pulled, and so that means no more buoy data for us for some specific stations. And we love our buoys. Believe it or not, they're not operated by the government. They're all fundraised to
Are they
run.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always like our buoy cams.
Oh my
Those
gosh.
are the most exciting ones.
Buoy cams are like the most gorgeous shot of the newscast always.
Love them.
So goodbye buoys. Those are getting pulled today. We're going to talk about that, and also just like the warm temperatures on Lake Michigan. They've also been incredibly warm for this time of year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the forecast is attached to this stream. It'll take you over to woodtv.com, our weather tab. We have it all there for you. This has been a look at the Wood TV Live Desk. Ellen, thank you for joining us. Folks, we'll see you again on Wednesday. Have a great afternoon.